It was good, man. Smash that like and subscribe button. It's your boy GSC Capo. Bring you another heat by Truth Talk, Truth Is, man. Shout out to Truth Talk, Truth Is. Something sinister happened to these Empire music artists, you know what I'm saying? That's what the title of the video is. Something sinister happened to these Empire music artists. Damn, bro. My bad. I'm over here like looking mad slow. It's like I'm looking at Dolph, his eyes. I'm looking him dead in his eyes. That shit just had me like stuck for a moment. Like, bro, what the hell? But I'm about to hit this play button, man.
On November 17, 2021, the Memphis rapper Young Dolph passed away after being ambushed at a local Memphis cookie store he always attended. On June 18, 2018, the Florida rapper X Tentacion passed away after being ambushed at a
Tentacion.
Deal Beach motorcycle dealership. On November 11, 2020, the Dallas rapper Mo 3 passed away after he was ambushed while on a drive on the I-35 in his hometown of Dallas. On November 6, 2020, the Chicago rapper King Von passed after an altercation that took place outside an Atlanta club. On December 19, 2021, the Los Angeles rapper Drake the Ruler passed after an altercation that happened at a Los Angeles music festival. Besides all these guys being rappers, they had one thing in common. They were all signed to Empire before they passed. This very detail has led many people to speculate whether these artists being signed to Empire had anything to do with their passings. And I can't really blame them. Seeing all these artists who were signed to Empire pass definitely raises the question, is Empire playing a part in any way? Empire Distribution was founded in 2010 by Gazi Shami, a music technology graduate of San Francisco State University. Gazi was 33 years old when he started Empire Distribution, just a year after he lost his father. Since the creation of Empire, Gazi has managed to work with many big artists, playing an important role in the marketing and distribution of many successful.
Yeah, guys, look at that. Baphomet horns and pointing one up and one down, as above, so below, and the Baphomet horns. Then look what Fat Joe holding. Then Ghazi Shami, bro, this dude, look at his eyes, bro. Look at all his photos. You could tell you can't trust this dude, bro. You tell he's someone you can't be trusted, bro. Like Ghazi Shami look real crazy, bro. And he been around for a long time. Forget the 2010 crap they talking about. This dude been around for a long time, bro. Before he even had his damn label. Like he been around for a very long time, bro.
Projects. There isn't much information
Did my
available on
research on
Ghazi,
Buddy.
as he seems to play the background in the music industry. Whether
Mm-hmm.
Ghazi is a Freemason is hard to determine because the information available on him is very basic, as he doesn't seem to spend much time in the public eye. We already know the music industry is ran by Freemasons, especially in the executive roles, so I wouldn't be surprised if Ghazi is a Freemason. The fact that his father passed just 1 year before he went on to create his ultra-successful distribution company, to me, also raises suspicion. He created his record label when he was at the age of 33, which is the most important number in Masonry. This
Mm-hmm.
makes me think that he might indeed be a Mason. He even posted on his Instagram about how his father passed when he was 32, and how he started his label when he was 33. And he even went on to say that he channeled his pain. To me, this reveals a lot. It almost seems like he's crediting the loss of his father as the reason he gained the success. We already know in the industry, sacrifices need to be made, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case here, especially since a concerning amount of artists that signed a deal with his label has passed shortly after doing so. We need to
Facts.
take a look at the artists who had deals with Empire, as their projects were full of Masonic imagery, especially in Young Dolph and X Tentacion's last music videos. Young Dolph's case seems to be the strangest to me. See, Young Dolph was an independent artist for the majority of his career, and this is by choice, as he had personally declined multiple record deals in the past, choosing to stay independent. But in 2018 that all changed, as he signed a deal with Empire, partnering with them, creating a joint label. This meant that after 2018, Young Dolph was no longer independent and was now under a major record label. On July 30th, 2021, Young Dolph dropped a very interesting album called Paper Route Illuminati. On the album cover, we saw Young Dolph openly showing the one-eye symbolism. This instantly
With
raises a
the
lot of
red
questions,
eyes.
especially
Out
since this
here,
would be
red eyes sitting here like motherfucking Tay Rock, man. Young Dolph, man. Why, bro? Rest in peace, Young Dolph. But why did you have to do this, man? Like, bro, you was fine, bro. Before you even, like, yo, that shit, that hurt, bro. Like, I ain't even talking shit because, like, out of anger. Like, it's like hurt, bro. Like, that shit hurt people, bro. Like, when you really rock with somebody, bro, and you find out that they did that, and it's like, you ain't even need them. Like, what you, like, bro. If you gotta do that to get on a higher level than what you at, bro, the best thing you do is to bring those people that's around you to the same level you at. And then if they make that choice to go past that door, then let them, bro, nah, man. See all that greed out the window, bro. Like, if you made it and you can live your life, bro, and you don't, look, man, look, it's crazy, bro. All you have to do is put your little niggas on and shit, and the people around you on. You don't even gotta do nothing. You just chill. You know what I'm saying? And then what you could have did was just juice the see how they like how you got your fan base. All the money you made, you could have been like, you could have did this and this, that, and the third, and could have made way more money with your work. You could have did that, right? The shit that you didn't do while you was independent, you could have did that with your own artist. Like, that's crazy, dog. Like, everything you could have, when you release things and you're like, yo, if I did this, that shit would have hit better. And then people would have bought it, more people would have sold more. You could have did that with your artists, bro. And brought them to the same level as you. And if they decide to go higher and walk through them doors, that's them. You know what I'm saying? But you could have just fell back and you could have still made money off of that shit, too. Like, it's your artist. It's crazy, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, man.
One of his last projects he released. It was obvious that Young Dolph was referring to becoming a Masonic puppet, as it is the route to riches and fame. Young Dolph would go on to release a music video for one of the songs.
I was telling him, like, bro, it is this is this, and that is that, bro. Look, I ain't with it, but if you want to, you can go ahead and leap forward. But look, nigga, don't mention nothing about me. Don't. And we just gonna keep it like that, bro. And I ain't saying shit about you. And you do you. Yeah, man. There's gonna be on no crazy shit with me after, you know what I'm saying? They want you to do some other shit. Yeah, you better put me on game. Put me on GAME.
Songs on the album called Talking to My Scale, and this video was full of Masonic imagery. I have covered this music video in the past, but for those who might not remember or didn't see that video I made on Dolph, let me break this video down, as in my opinion is very telling. The music video starts with the Masonic all-seeing eye. The screen zooms into the eye, and we then see Young Dolph doing the one-eye symbolism. The video then shows Young Dolph in what appears to be hell as he is counting money. In this part of the video, they even flash tons of satanic imagery within a second. You have to literally slow the video down to be able to see it. It's obvious what this part of the video is representing. Young Dolph taking the oath in order to truly make it in the music industry. The video opening with the Masonic all-seeing eye is clearly letting the world know that Young Dolph is a Masonic puppet. The fact that they show him in a burning end shows that Young Dolph was aware of the price he took for making that deal with the devil.
Word.
The video continues with Young Dolph in a garden area that in my opinion appears to be the Garden of Eden.
He had
Again,
lyrics
another
talking
reference
about
to selling out. When these artists shoot music videos with the Garden of Eden theme, that just like Eve, they're choosing to eat from the forbidden fruit. They have chosen Lucifer in order to gain the whole world. Throughout the rest of the video, we can spot tons of one-eye symbolism, openly showing who Young Dolph is truly representing. In the lyrics of the song, Young Dolph even talks about sacrificing himself. He raps, "If I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell?" It's clear what Dolph was making known with this album. He had chosen to sell out when he signed to Empire. None of Young Dolph's early music videos seem to have this imagery, so I find it strange that in his last project, he has a song where he was talking about sacrificing himself and showing himself paying for it in a burning end, a video showing tons of open Masonic imagery. I do not think it's a coincidence that after Young Dolph signed to Empire, a couple years into his deal, he would begin to openly show Masonic imagery when he wasn't before. Things got even more strange with Empire when we take a look at Triple X Tentacion's case. Triple X Tentacion had just signed another deal with Empire to release his next project before he passed. He released his last album, Question Mark, and on that album he had the song Sad. We have already gone over the Sad music video, so if you would like to hear a breakdown on that music video, make sure you go watch the previous videos I've done on Triple X Tentacion. In Sad, we saw tons of open Masonic imagery, and we saw X showing himself attending his own funeral. They even showed X talking to a demonic figure that I believe represents Baphomet.
Yeah, X was on some other, you know what I'm saying? We already know, like, that boy, I don't know, man. He was on some other shit. I said he put that tree of life on his head. We already know the tree of life, you know, the knowledge of good and evil. And, look, bro, that junk crazy, man. Real crazy, bro. He tweaking. That boy tweaking.
As he spoke about speaking to Baphomet in his song called I Spoke to the Devil in Miami, which he dropped in 2016. Triple X Tentacion's career would take off just 1 year after he dropped the Spoke to the Devil in Miami song. His Look At Me song would mysteriously start to take off, even though it was a 2-year-old song. Shortly after his song took off, he was in front of Gazi, signing a deal becoming an Empire artist. In the Triple X Tentacion documentary, recently released on Hulu, they show a scene where Gazi states that he first spoke to Triple X Tentacion during a phone call conversation they had while X was still in jail. This means that X got in contact with Empire shortly after he made a song admitting to selling his soul and talking to a Baphomet. In that Hulu documentary, Gazi also said that Triple X Tentacion told him he wouldn't live past 21.
And we were sitting down eating, and he was throwing with the chopsticks, and we were just sitting there, and we started talking about kids. He was like, "You're gonna be a great dad." So you're gonna be a great dad too someday, bro. He said, "No, I'm not." So what do you mean? And he just looked me dead in the eye, and he was like, "I'm not gonna make it past 21."
As you heard for yourself, Gazi states that X knew he wouldn't make it past his 21st birthday. Now we also know that Triple X Tentacion spoke about being sacrificed before on an Instagram post he made as well, as I covered it on a previous X video. In my opinion, this is what I believe X was referring to, being sacrificed by Empire. This is why Ski Mask said that X was trying to sacrifice him, as X was trying to spare himself by offering Ski Mask instead. We were just looking at...
Yeah, Ski Mask left. Ski Mask split up out there, bro. He got up out of there, split like a banana and pill, bro. Man, got ghosts, nigga. Danny Phantom, like he was like, pew. He said, "What X? Man, keep my distance with you, man. Nah, not me."
A Young Dolph situation and his Paper Trail Illuminati song. He also talks about being sacrificed. As you can see, it's hard not to think Empire has been sacrificing his artists when their own artists are talking about being sacrificed. Even though the King Von situation seemed unrelated and appeared just to be a street situation, it still seemed odd to me. Just as King Von was blowing up, shortly after signing with Empire, he would also pass. Just like Young Dolph in Triple X Tentacion, Von seems to have filmed a satanic-themed music video before he passed called Demon. The music video, which was released August 9th, 2021, showed Von looking demonic. I think a full video on King Von is needed, as his story is a great example of how you can sell your soul to the streets and end up being used to serve Lucifer. So if you would like to see a full video on King Von, comment King Von below. All the artists I mentioned in this video all
bring
met
that so we
violent
could
endings,
react,
which
man.
again
We
to me
need
is
that,
strange,
bro.
since they were all signed to Empire, and 2 of those Empire artists were talking about being sacrificed. Many people online have also pointed out that Empire might be putting life insurance policies on their artists. Even though I cannot confirm that Empire really does this, I can confidently say it is common for record labels to open insurance policies on their artists with the record labels as beneficiaries. The record labels put these life insurance policies within the record contract itself and allows the record label to collect the policy if anything happens to the artist. In an article written by MTV released in 1998, MTV spoke about a rapper by the name of Bushwick Bill who was having a problem with his label when he found out they added an insurance policy into his record deal. Bushwick Bill was signed to Rap A Lot Records at the time, and he felt that this was an improper move done by the label to make him worth more money gone than he is worth when he's actually alive. And this is especially true after the artist's streams increase when an artist passes away. So if Empire had put life insurance on all those artists, they would have made a lot of money. Even more so since these labels release more albums after these rappers are gone, capitalizing on the situation. In my opinion, it does seem like something is going on over at Empire Distribution. The label keeps on going strong, while these artists under the label seem to have the opposite results. If we look at the Instagram post Gazi made where he spoke about his father passing and him starting his record label at 33, we see he also spoke about channeling his pain. which is what it seems he keeps doing with all his artists that keep on passing, channeling their pain to make himself more money and continue his success. It appears to me that Ghazi might be making ritual offerings and at the same time making millions off it. We might never know 100% what's going on over at Empire, but we know for sure the devil is involved. So many artists are willing to pay the ultimate price, selling their souls for temporary fame, where nothing in this world but our souls are eternal. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey man, look, bro. Telling you, man, they out here really doing these things, bro. I don't know if some of them, like, I don't know if King Von, rest in peace, I don't know if Mo3 and them read their contract and they just signed, or what, bro. I don't know if they, man, look, bro. I just know I see you doing these things. I ain't with that shit. Look at the video, after the video drop and see you make me like a demon. It's like, wait, hold up. No, I'm done. Yeah, that's it. I ain't, yeah, y'all bugging. Crazy as hell, not me. Got me effed up. But yeah, man, like I said, smash that like and subscribe button. Shout out to Truth Is Truth Talk, man. And we're gonna upload another one. Gang, gang, I'm out.